how to do market research step by step. You have a business idea and you don't know if people will actually buy your product or service. That's where market research comes in. Market research is also equal to business success. In this video, I'm going to break down step by step on how you can make a market research so that you understand your customers, analyze competitors, and then make a smart business decision. The first thing I'll talk about is define your research objective. Before you start, ask yourself, what do I need to know? Are you trying to find out if people will buy your product or service, or you want to understand what your competitors are doing? Define your research objective. 1. Identify your customers' need. 2. Test your product on demand. Then 3. Understand your competitors. So when you do all these things, it's going to help you to define your research objective. So you need to write down your goal because it will guide your research. Next, I would like to talk about is identify your market target. So identify who you actually want to sell or who want your product or service. Whether students, farmers, or those who are working in the office. So you also have to identify the age group. Which age group you want to sell to. The location is also one factor. The income, the people are selling to, what income are they receiving? And then their buying behaviors. If you are selling to Gen Z and those things, what is their buying behaviors? You need to also identify those ones. Understanding this will help you tailor your business to the right people or your service to the right people. The third I would like to talk about is choose your research method. So in research method, you have two. Either you are going to go by the primary research or the secondary research. Now you ask me, what is primary research? If you know, you can also drop it on the comment section. So the primary research is you collecting data. So in collecting data, you can use survey, focus groups, and then the same time interviews. So the CEO of Insurity, who happens to be my very good friend Richard Adakwa, when Insurity was coming, we mostly visit some offices. Then we interview them on their view on insurance. And doing this, we gather all this information, and all this information also help us in finding the right decision for the business. So that is the primary research. So the primary research, you always collect data, do the survey, use focus group like Facebook. You have a group, then you just put the idea there or the survey there, just to get people ideas. You get it? And then interview, talk to people, ask people, interview people about the product, just to also know how it is. Now let's go to the secondary research. The secondary research, 1, using government data. Now at the end of the year, government publish data about some particular product or service or whatever it is. So you can pick that one to also help you do your market research. And then industry reports. You see this telco, let's say MTN, Vodafone. At the end of the year, they say Momo, we have 2,003 people doing Momo, we gain this and that and that and that. So you're using that industry data to also inform your decision in terms of market research. And then also using competitors analysis. So you check what are your competitors are doing. You analyze, like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Very different. Also there. What I say, is it like their price is high or it's low? You actually have to do all these things. If someone be as a comment section, so one quick thing, if you don't have any big budget, sometimes people will prefer using the secondary one because government data is already in the system. So when you do market research, you are going by the secondary research. You know, government data is already in the system. Analyze your competitors, you can easily do. You don't need any budget. And the industry report, mostly every year, industry publish their report, and it's free. You can also use to inform your decision making. But I think nowadays social media and other surveys are also cool. So you can also start, because you can even use this Google, I think Google Sheet to also collect data, which is also free. Okay, but the most cheapest one is mostly the secondary one. The fourth one is collect data and analyze them. You know, on the third one, actually inform you that you need to choose the research method. Now that you've been able to identify whether you are going to use focus group or interviews or going to go by a survey or government data or whatever it is, now you now need to collect the data and analyze them. Now if you are going by the focus group, what you need to do is you use feedback from social media and then the interviews, the feedback, what people are saying. You use all of them. Okay, then you analyze. Now you also want to use the government data. You use the government data, you analyze it to see whether you are going to price your product high or low. So in collecting of data too, you can also use this Google form, social media, you get it. And this feedback can actually help you understand what your customers want. If you find out that 80% of your customers want your product, then you're good to go. You just have to find, and then you just have to come and sit down and make your decision on your product. Now that you've been able to choose a research method and then collect data and make analysis of the data in terms of market research, now you need to actually make a smart business decision because you have the data to work with. Based on your research, you can now adjust the price you want to put on your product, or you can also adjust your business idea. That's where you think about adjusting the business plan and those things. You get it? Yes. So you already have the business plan, but upon the market research, you can just use it to adjust the market, the business plan a bit, so that your business will stand out and you get the best out of your product or service. This is just by, let's move on. So doing this, don't stop. You need to actually each and every day, you need to actually also keep researching in your business. You need to market research. You don't stop because customers always want new features. So if you want to bring new feature, you need to actually do a research on your product. So now I know by now you are ready to do market research for your product or service. Drop your comment if you are now ready, and then let me know which of this method are you going to use in doing your market research. Yeah, so if this video is helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and then follow me for more. Please follow me and then subscribe, click on the small button if you subscribe there so that you get notification anytime we drop a video. My name still remain the same, Yasko Yaya. You can actually contact us if you want a media promoting. That's what we also do in Bawab Entrepreneur. My name still remains the same. Yaya Sakode Makrab Ibishia.